guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. We are here for the special unveiling event at the Toyota headquarters known as HQ Confidential. And guess what? Of course, if something is going to happen with Toyota's #1 selling crossover SUV, we're going to be here to bring it to you. And it's this vehicle right here. This is it. This is a 2023 RAV4, but this is not your ordinary RAV4. This is a special Woodlands edition. But before we get into this black on bronze color combo that's making my mouth water, let's talk about what's going on here. Toyota. Everybody knows Corolla. Everybody knows Camry. And Toyota is doing some interesting things when it comes to other crossover SUVs, especially with that subcompact Corolla Cross. Now, the RAV4 has been there since 1994, if you could believe that. The year I graduated from high school is the year that the original RAV4 had come out and really had changed the way that people view small SUVs, those crossover SUVs. Throughout the years, the RAV4 has had its highs and its lows, but like I said, it's been that #1 seller in the segment for compact SUVs. What are some of the competition? Of course, you're looking at the Honda CR-V, the Mazda CX-5, the new Mazda CX-50, the Hyundai Tucson, and of course, the newly redesigned Kia Sportage. Now, we don't have a total redesign of the RAV4, but we do have some updates and this new special edition. So what I want to find out is this RAV4 Woodlands edition, is this better than one of the competitors? Which one is that going to be? That's going to be, of course, the Subaru Forester Wilderness Edition. Woodlands versus Wilderness. Let's see which W is the bigger one to go with. Let's check out this RAV4. Right off the bat, the color. Sparkly metallic black. I owned one black car in my whole life. I'll never do it again, but boy, oh boy, when they're clean, black looks so beautiful. Right off the bat, you'll notice the restyle to the headlight housing. So we got projector beam LED headlights, new style on the daytime running lamp, and look at how they did this interior design to really make it pop. It pops so nicely from inside and visually on the exterior. Now, working your way down, if you're going out into the woods, you're definitely gonna need some extra lighting, so you're gonna get those nicely styled fog lamps. I could do without this little horizontal bar design here. They could have just left it smooth and I would have been fine with that, but I'm not gonna zonk it because I don't think they're trying to make it look like a fake vent. Now, flat black along the bottom, and that makes sense because as you're going through the woods and you're seeing Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, maybe you're seeing Robin Hood, you're gonna be hitting some brush, and this is gonna take a better beating than if it was this nice sparkly black finish. As we come across the newly shaped grille. So as you can see with the Woodlands trim, we are talking about hybrid and hybrid power. So you have that naturally aspirated inline 4 connected to the electric motors to give us some of the best fuel economy numbers in this segment of the auto industry. Some more flat black, and I'm telling you, this generation of RAV4 I feel is the best looking one. The previous one kind of looked a little too rounded. This one definitely has still an aggressive look, and it's been around for a few years now. When we get up onto the hood though, you can see how that sparkle, it's like a bass fishing boat or a bowling ball, all that metallic flake, same body lines, nothing unique about the hood. But let's see where the big changes are. When we come around the bend, what are we getting when we go Woodlands? You're gonna be getting these off-road style wheels. Nice bronze finish, love the simple design, looking clean. And of course, if you're gonna have an off-road style wheel, we gotta have some off-road style tires. And these are not only for look, but they're also for going on those trails. You got those Falcon Wild Peak trail tires. Love the way it's got the side armor to protect the sidewall of the tire as you're going off-roading. 225 on the width, meaty 60 series sidewall. And I'm actually liking the way that they did the flat black around the fenders. This will take a better beating. And the nice thing is if you're comparing this to the Wilderness edition of the Forester, it doesn't have as much plastic cladding as the Forester. So that's a nice, simple touch, but ready to do the business. Coming down the side, of course, we got color matched on the mirror caps. I wish they would have blacked out this chrome trim, but you do have LED lighting. The shiny bright metalwork. If this is a Woodlands trim, you don't want to scare all of the animals in Sherwood Forest. The squirrels, the birds, the snakes, the bears. So it would have been nice to just have this blacked out, either gloss black or black chrome, but you'll notice you got this unique roof rail system with the cargo tray up top. We are ready for our next journey into the Woodlands, and that's why they call it the Woodlands Edition, is to get through that green, thick brush. You'll notice more flat black. And another thing, of course, when you go hybrid with a RAV4, you're getting all-wheel drive. I do like the way they blacked out the badge. I wish they would take the badge and just stick it to the back of the vehicle. So I am gonna half zonk it because it's not as bad as a shiny chrome badge. The one thing to remember though, there's no drive shaft connecting the front of the vehicle to the rear of the vehicle. This has an electric motor back here. It's a little awkward when you're going through the slippery stuff. Something to think about. When you're comparing it to the Wilderness Edition Forester, Subaru definitely has the more effective all-wheel drive system, that symmetrical all-wheel drive system, but you're gonna get more fuel economy out of this vehicle. Both of them have CVTs, so you can't say one has one and one doesn't. Both of them have CVTs. Now, as we keep working through the brush, I'm glad that I'm near the Woodlands Edition. You can see how that roof rail comes to the back. Of course, you could swap out the cargo carrier, put your kayak holder up there, and really go through the thickness of the rocks, of the stones, just like Lori right now is walking through this wooded area here at Plano, Texas headquarters, all this brush around, but same style from the back, low roof spoiler. You can see how there's plenty of clearance between the cargo basket and the actual roof of the vehicle. And then you'll notice we do have a special badge. There's your Woodland badge, not my favorite. It's more of a sticker than a badge. So I am gonna zonk this. I wish they would have done something a little bit more, but what's nice is that you got some trees, or they at least look like some trees on that badge. Hybrid, blacked out, RAV4 blacked out, Toyota badge blacked out, so that's a nice clean look just to have that blend in all together. And then of course, what's nice about the hybrid is I like the way it shows the exhaust. And one of the things you'll notice is that we got gloss black tips, oval cut, nice slash to it, one on each side. I know a lot of times hybrids, they try to hide the exhaust. I think that gives it a nice look from the back, especially because on the Forester, you're gonna have the exhaust out the back, because remember, Forester, you could have naturally aspirated flat four power or turbocharged power. But let's walk through the brush, through this environment here as I go past the RAV4. It's one of those things that if you've been waiting for a compact SUV and you want one that fits your particular lifestyle, you like to go hiking, you like to go fishing, you like to maybe climb a mountain or two, Toyota is trying to reach you in particular because they know other brands are bringing off-road particular, off-road specific trims and grades. That's where this Woodlands Edition falls into play. Now, we can't get to the interior, but of course, you're gonna get a nice spacious cabin. You got your navigation, you got your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, and I really feel that with driving a RAV4, the way that they do the seats, very comfortable because you're not gonna be stopping for fuel in this vehicle as much as some of the competition. But definitely, if you're thinking RAV4 and you're liking the off-road, this might be the one for you. But let me know what you think. Would you go with the Honda CR-V? Or, like I've been saying, that Subaru Forester Wilderness Edition. That one I think really lines it up with this hybrid. Little different interpretation, but going after the same thing. Let me know in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raity's Rides family. Gotta give it up to the hardest working camera person in the world. She's willing to climb trees, climb mountains, and fight off some bears. Show Lori some love in the comment section. Thank you, Lori, for all that you do. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.